Hi everyone, welcome back to Hope and Coffee. I'm Hope and we have coffee here. And so, yes, I wanted to bring in October with a little bit of fun and whimsy. I actually was doing a lot of cleaning yesterday. Just had a really, incredible inspirational spurt of energy, I suppose you could say. Ended up moving a ton of furniture around, cleaning out a ton of cabinets and closets, really culling down things, but also moving stuff from my apartment into my storage unit to just try to free up a little bit more space to make things feel more organized. And ended up finding one of my wigs from a couple years ago and thought, what a perfect time now that it's October to bring out the wig and just have some fun with it. I also have one that is like this very silver white, but it's almost a little too silvery and it kind of makes me look a little bit, I don't know, it does not give me the Daenerys Targaryen sort of vibe. It's almost a little too silvery for that. I do wonder if I can tone it though. I'm not sure if I can use a hair toner or if I'm going to need to use something different, but I might try because I haven't used it in so long that it's definitely worth the effort to see what I can do to change it just a little bit. But this one is this really pretty shade of peachy pink. I thought it looked really cute on my skin tone. It made me feel pretty today and wanted to bring in October 1 to say happy fall. Now I know fall officially started, I think last weekend, but we are now into spooky season and I even have a little new background going on. I have shifted, like I said, a ton of furniture, and so this is going to be my new setup for right now. And hopefully, y'all will enjoy this new background. Hopefully, it kind of gives a really good, cozy vibe. I know the other one was really more of just my whole apartment, but this one is going to be able to highlight the little pups a little bit better, which I kind of enjoy. I love to be able to bring them into the picture a little bit better, and this is just one of my favorite cozy spaces. So as you can tell, yes, it's my bedroom, but I love the blues, and I will probably add a couple more twinkle lights or lights kind of like this, but I may add them on the wall in front of me just to give more illumination. I do have lights down here which kind of give this glow. I know a lot of people use ring lights and things like that, but I often find that's kind of harsh too. I want more of a comforting vibe. I want more of that cozy vibe. I want something more rainy evening with with a cozy book and a cup of tea sort of ambiance, if that makes sense. So I'm not looking for, I guess, movie theater quality, if that's like what I'm like. I don't really know. I would love your thoughts and input on that, but we are starting a new month, and I think my yesterday's video was my end of my first official 90 days on not on YouTube, but my first 90-day reboot with you all. And I told you guys that I was going to start a new reboot, but I didn't clarify on what that was going to encompass. So I am here today to talk about what that is going to encompass from my perspective. So I guess my previous reboot was about rebooting my fitness and my nutrition once I officially got settled into my new space. So this next, and it's not a reboot, this next 90-day journey, because I'm going to no longer reboot myself. I don't need to kickstart anything. I'm continuing a journey now. This next 90-day goal, this next 90-day journey is more about branching out and finding avenues of growth and finding avenues of ways I can mark my own success. So that is what my next 90 days is going to encompass. Where I still will work on my fitness and nutrition, those are no longer what I'm going to kind of focus on. I don't think I need to reboot those. I feel like those have been established more as my habits and my daily, kind of my daily habits. It's my lifestyle. And I've really gotten into those, the flow of that. But now I want to work on like building my social circle. So what I plan to do is really work on developing a D&D group here in Huntsville. And I believe I have 3 individuals already who are interested in wanting to play. If I can find one more individual who feels confident that they can be present, then I think that'll work really well. I want approximately 4 players with me as the DM. And then we will go from there, meeting every other Sunday, and that is my goal. So that's step 1, is working on building my social network and trying to branch out socially to try to get myself a little bit more, I guess, out there and using my extroverted energies, because I haven't really done that as well as I need to, and I miss playing D&D as much. My Georgia group just hasn't really been playing all that often, and I really miss it. Next on the agenda is working on my creativity. I want to find avenues to be able to explore creativity options. And even though some of you know that I have kind of worked on creating a couple pieces of merchandise with like Argos's little face on it, I also want to focus on creating a couple different items for not only the channel, but items for my book podcast, Books Are Magical, as well as some items that are Dungeons and Dragons based. Now, I will not be using, of course, that term because that is going to be, I believe, copyrighted, but I do feel like there are ways to utilize theming that are not copyrighted, that are fun and whimsical, that are going to be along what I am hoping for. So please be on the lookout for that. I am hoping to maybe do tote bags, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and whatever y'all might be looking for. So please let me know down below in the comments or leave me a message on one of my platforms regarding what you would like to see. And if you have any thoughts, that would be phenomenal. And so thirdly, what I'm really hoping is I can take those avenues of social and creativity and help myself financially. The government shutdown that nearly happened today, it literally was kind of, I guess, averted at the last minute, was great because that would have affected me. Student loans are coming up again, and so I am having to figure out how to do that. So trying to figure out additional sources of income is definitely on my mind. And so I am working to try to figure out how I can best help myself be financially stable. Now, I am a single individual, 2 pups, right there. And so some days it can be a little hard, especially since the month of September was such a financial burden. And it's been hard after the divorce and having moved so many times over the past couple years, trying to find a career that was going to help me find something stable with growth. So this YouTube channel is pretty small still, and even though I'm having fun, it really does nothing for me monetarily at all. And so until I can reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm unable to, I guess, get any sort of revenue from that, but I'm still having a really great time with the channel and creating content, and that's what it's all about for me. So I'm not really looking to monetize YouTube. I'm just looking to have the conversations that we continue to have. But I do hope maybe the merchandise does well. I plan on having it on an Etsy shop and things of that nature. Maybe even some stickers or such, maybe for Patreon and things of that. But anyway, so I think those are some of my avenues of wellness that I am going to focus on for this next 90-day journey. I would love if you would leave some comments down below to let me know what you're thinking about as you move forward through your next 90 days. This next 90 days will take us through the end of the year. So we have October, November, and December. And I really hope that you have a fantastic last 3 months of the year. I don't have a ton planned, but I'm so looking forward to it. I did find my Halloween costume, and I may put a picture up here, like right here, um, of what it looks like. I will be going as Captain Marvel, and very excited, or Captain Marvel, just depending on how you say it. But anyway, my mom is having a Halloween party on October 13th, so Friday the 13th, and I'm looking forward to that. This was actually my first official Halloween party in quite a while. Found this costume and was so very excited. So definitely looking forward to that. And talked to my friend Hannah last night, and we might even try to do something here in Huntsville, but I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. And I don't know. I guess we'll see. My cousin's wedding's coming up. I don't know what I'm doing with my pups yet, but that is yet to be decided. I, especially with this little guy right here. I know he looks like a little black shadow. He, with him being kind of sick, he is. It's going to be really difficult for me to find somebody who can watch him the way he needs to be watched and medicate him the way he needs to be medicated, because he's just been kind of under the weather. Now, he's not doing bad. He is just having accidents, and I think that's just because, his medication is not fully regulated yet, and we're working on it. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If you've made it this far, I fully appreciate you, and I've loved this journey that we've been on, and I hope that you will join me on setting your own 90-day goals for these next 90 days. Please let me know if you decide you want to join me, and I will see you all on the next page. Have a great one.